Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna. If you are new here, hello, welcome to my channel. I love talking about makeup with you guys and giving my honest and open opinion. On my Instagram, For the Love of Glitter, I love doing up close product shots as well as swatches. So if you're into that, make sure you go follow me there at For the Love of Glitter. Today, if you have followed me for a long time, you can tell that my background is empty, and that's because we are moving. Our house went on the market. We just accepted an offer yesterday and everything is just working out really well. So right now we're in Illinois. We're moving back to Arizona basically to be closer to family. First, we're going to be living with my parents for a while, so I don't know where I'm going to be filming. We're going to live with them and then we are going to look for a new house. The housing market is insane down there. I wanted to at least get this video up for you guys. I don't know, this might be my last video until I move. We'll see. But Kaleidos recently released a new palette and I have been loving Kaleidos makeup. They are an indie makeup brand. If you've never heard of them, go check them out. This is my fourth palette from them so far and I've just really been enjoying the quality so much. First, I just want to show you and take you on this little packaging unboxing experience. So I did already open it up, but when you get it, this is the box it comes in and it's just like very, very pretty. So this is the Flower Punk palette. And look at, first of all, just, I love the design concept. It's just very pretty, almost jungly. I love all the animals. The colors kind of resemble what colors you're getting in the palette. I think it's just really pretty. So you open up this box and it opens up like this. They did have it packaged really well with this really thick layer of foam as well as bubble wrap. My last palette from them did come with one broken shade, but they were very soft, the Club Nebula, very soft shadows, because I can tell that they packaged it really well. Like they had a ton of stuff like this in there, and so I don't think that was necessarily really their fault. So this is the sleeve of the palette, and this is like this little window, and then just, it's so well thought out that when you get this creative, you know, that has nothing to do with the money aspect. It's because they want to do it and they want to give people that experience, because they go full on out with their packaging, and I just think that's amazing. So you open this up, you have the same print as you do on that packaging, and then kind of opens up like this, which is so fun. As soon as I saw this packaging, I was like, whoa, that is really neat. I'm sure it's not the first brand to ever do this. First of all, it's very sleek. I mean, this has like mirrored packaging. It feels really nice. It's just, they put so much effort into the packaging and it really is a part of the overall experience. Obviously, if you just care about the makeup inside, you don't really care about this, but to me, I think this just makes it more fun, especially when you collect makeup or you review a lot of different makeup. It just adds a little bit of a something something. And then the cool part, I didn't even show you guys, but it's magnetic, so you just take the lid off completely like this, and it does have a mirror, and here are the shades. I'm so excited. I haven't swatched it. I kept trying to take outdoor pictures and it's not working out today. So normally I like to take pictures before I use it, but the sun is like going in and out with clouds, and it's also really windy, but holy smoke. So these like duochromes in here are much more beautiful in person. There's only like 3. I don't even know if you'd consider this one a duochrome, but love this color story so much. I just truly think it's gorgeous. I have personally always loved mixing mauves and mints together. I was like, oh yes, finally a color story like this, because I love mixing those types of colors together. This part does kind of remind me of Melt Gemini, which I do own. I'm not going to compare them to the other palettes that they have from Kaleidos, only because Kaleidos already has really good swatches comparing them side by side with similar colors in the collection from Club Nebula and from other palettes that they've had in the past that it might look a little bit similar, but there's, you know, a little bit of a difference. Based off what I could see between this and Club Nebula, the shimmers seem to have more background pigment payoff, whereas the Club Nebula has more of a sheared out kind of true toppery type of feel to me. This palette is only $36, and I only say only because I think for getting such grandeur packaging, you know, to this level where the outer box is an experience, the outer packaging is an experience, and this magnetic packaging is very unique, and the beautiful, colorful story where you might have some of these colors, but not necessarily as a completed color story, I think that's a really good price. And I was totally okay with paying that. Since we're in the middle of moving, well, let me tell you, I have not had time to clean my makeup brushes, so they will look very dirty. I did use one of these little thingamabobbers to like wipe off the excess and then like test it on my hand, and no colors coming off, just so you're aware, because it's gonna look like I am using some very colored brushes, but the excess is off and it's not coming off on my hand. I just wanted to make that clear because we're moving, okay? And I just have not had time to clean them. Normally I'm pretty good. I am using the e.l.f. Eye Putty Primer. This is the white one today, so we're gonna test it out and see how it goes. I do like the fact that I can hold this mirror on its own because palettes tend to get kind of heavy and it starts to hurt my wrist when I'm doing a tutorial. For that purpose, I do like this better. And then I don't have to worry about accidentally dropping it while I'm doing like a tutorial. So that is nice as well. I actually really like this. Sometimes putting the lid back on, the cover back on, I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna mess up shadows, but it hasn't happened yet and I'm really clumsy. If it hasn't happened to me, you're probably gonna be fine. Let's start off with a Golden Age, which is this very yellow toned, which kind of does remind me of some of the Melt Cosmetics from like their 420 palettes. I keep forgetting I have this mirror and I'm like looking for a mirror, like where's my mirror? Just, you know, gotta get, whoa! Oh, hello. That is a nice grungy green. Thought it would look more yellowy. It's kind of like a pukey yellow green, which I like for grunginess. Everything's blending out well. That was very pigmented. I feel like I didn't have to do anything. I did not have to work for that whatsoever. Next we're gonna, I don't know how these are gonna blend. This might look terrible, but I wanna go into Novu. No, is that what it's called? Novu? This deep dark. I'm gonna call it a mauve. It looks kind of like it's supposed to be brown mauve. I don't really know. I know normally people would go straight into like the green because it makes sense for blending purposes, but we're experimenting today. These are all so pigmented, which is insane. We're gonna go into stained glass, which, ooh, I love that I have the ring light on only right now because I can really see the reflex in it, like from my point of view. So it is like this pink with like purpley pink sparkles and then some like regular pink sparkles. It's very pretty. It's very sparkly. I haven't swatched any of these, by the way, which normally I do. For the glitters, I'm going to use this tacky base from Shop Miss A. It is $1.55 and I haven't had any issues with it so far. It is like a little bit more liquidy than the NYX. Like it almost is like legit glue. So sometimes I'll just tap off the excess to just get a small amount. You don't need a lot. Like that was definitely going overboard. So we're gonna just tap that on. Normally I would use a brush, but seeing that, you know, I've been really on top of cleaning my brushes lately, we're just gonna go with a finger because I have been slacking. It's true. I have been slacking. It's true. Right, we'll see how well this picks up or doesn't. Ooh, I like barely have any on your palette. Like, what do you see? We don't see anything. This is beautiful. This is like very purpley pink. Oh yeah, like almost the point where I would eat this like purple pink. I love this. I love it so much. I was like not expecting to love this shade this much because I was like, oh, it's gonna be like a really cool sparkly pink, but I didn't expect. I don't know how well it's showing up in the camera, but holy smokes, on my end, I feel like obviously if you want to intensify it, the background, add some type of base or put it on top of that brown, but I mean, that is so pretty. We are really off to a good start on this palette. I honestly almost like wish like I had something bad to say about it because I'm like, sometimes I feel like if I don't say anything about it, people think I'm just like trying to suck up about a brand, and that is just not the case at all because it's so good. Okay, we're gonna go into Sun Gazer, which is like sparkly green and it's so beautiful. We are going to hope that I have enough. Ooh, I went a little too hard in that just now. I was like, shh. Like what is wrong with me? What was I thinking? So we're gonna do a little bit of green. Oh, I'm like, okay, yep. Okay, okay, Kaleidos, okay. Please, just keep giving us this stuff because I can't get enough. This is so pretty. Okay, I didn't really want to do this, but I think I'm going to use the chlorophyll for the inner corner. I thought I was going to use the mint, but since we're going so grungy, I just think it's what's going to look best. So we're going to use this bright, vibrant green. I'm a little sad because I really wanted to use the mint, but I think that might just have to wait. Alright, hey. It's like popping enough. Sometimes with these like chartreusey greens, it'll like, you can't see it that good. But this is, I feel like it's also building pretty well, which is a good sign. Very good sign. We're gonna go back into Golden Age, which was the first very murky yellow pukey color under the eye. I go into Earth Ship, which is this one right here. Excuse my dirty brushes. I told you guys. I did wipe them off, but it is hot. It is humid. I won't miss the humidity here. Go into the mauvey brown color. So, I mean, it's a very, very murky grunge. This isn't necessarily the look that I imagined wanting to do right away. I really wanted to use the mints and the mauves. I completely messed up. So I used the NYX Professional, the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner, and I was like, I'm gonna try that thing where you do that thing because you have hooded eyes, so that when you close or open your eyes normal, it will match. But I went I messed it up. So let's try to ignore the eyeliner massacre and let's focus on the palette. I did end up taking Aloe Cove because I could not help myself. And I dabbed just a tiny bit here. It was just as beautiful as I suspected it to be. I did use stained glass very lightly on my cheeks, and it is very pretty. It's clear enough to be a highlighter if you want it to be. Overall, I love it. I am not sad that I spent the money on it. I think it's gorgeous. I feel like if you're a beginner when it comes to like playing with color, it makes it really easy because obviously you could literally do a look with these two. You have 3 looks laid out for you in order, like on which colors to use, so it makes it very easy. But I also feel like if you enjoy playing and mixing different colors together, there's a lot of different options here for you too. I could see myself using this palette a lot. I definitely do want to see what it looks like with an all like kind of grungy green look. I definitely want to do the mints and the mauves together. Stained glass surprised me. It looks like just like the shimmery beautiful rose gold shade. I thought it honestly would be almost like a because I couldn't remember what the swatches looked like. It'd been a while since I've looked at them, and here it just looks like it's gonna be this pink with kind of like gold, like a pinky gold like you see in a lot of palettes. That really strong purple shift really threw me for a loop, even though I can tell that there's some like pinky purpley types of shifts in there. I felt like it made this palette even more unique. I might have some similar shades, but these shimmers are just so beautiful, so different. The only one that I think I probably could dupe shimmer wise is the Aloe Cove. This green looks like a basic green, but it is so intensely shimmery that it's just different, you know, like there's just like so many like glitters in there. It's different in that aspect. It's just like a very glittery gold green, and I don't have anything like that in my collection. I really like this. I think if you like this color story, you'll really enjoy it. I feel like it'd be a nice first Kaleidos kind of try because you have a good mix of mattes and shimmers, and also it's, you know, just kind of a good testing it out. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you want to see when I get to Arizona more looks with this palette, I definitely can do that. And thank you guys for watching, and next time I see you I'll probably be in Arizona. Sorry this video was everywhere. I've been interrupted like 20 times. I'm so sorry. It is what it is. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.